and welcome to the post-game press conference here at the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup. We had Australia taking on Mali tonight, Australia winning 118-58. We are joined by Coach Joaquin Brizuela and Maya Tirera from Mali. And we'll just open it up with some comments from Maya first.
Okay, so hi everyone. So tonight we play against Australia. The game was so hard for us because yesterday we watched their game. They don't score the threes a lot, but tonight they make every threes. So we know it's not easy for us now because we lost 2 games. We need to win 2 more games, so we're gonna try to fight and practice for that.
And Coach?
Bien, je suis triste. Les résultats des matchs, nous avons perdu, mais le problème c'est que nous avons perdu pour beaucoup de points de différence. Je suis triste. Et je suis convaincu, je suis le centenaire qui pense que quand une chose pas marche bien dans l'équipe, les coupables, c'est l'entraîneur. Et je dois réfléchir beaucoup et pourquoi nous, et surtout pour la défense, nous avons fait un très mauvais match. C'est vrai que l'Australie aujourd'hui a joué très bien et avec un pourcentage de tirs ce soir, je dis à l'équipe que l'Australie c'est une très bonne équipe, mais dans les pourcentages, les pourcentages de 3 points, ce n'est pas les mêmes choses que le Japon, mais je me trompé clairement. Aujourd'hui, l'Australie a fait un pourcentage de tirs de 3 points magnifique, incroyable. Bien, nous devons réfléchir beaucoup. Pourquoi aujourd'hui a passé ces choses? Et nous avons parlé maintenant dans les vestiaires. Et notre Coupe du Monde doit commencer samedi.
So Coach said that he's sad, the score is too big, they lost by too many points. They need to think about what they did wrong today. Australia was clearly great. They had a great shooting percentage. And in general, they're a great team. Their 3 points percentage was incredible. So again, they need to think a lot about what happened tonight, and they will talk internally. And Saturday, their tournament really starts.
So we will open it up to the floor. Please just put your hand up if you have a question. Please say your name and where you're from, your affiliation.
Thanks. Hi, Jasper from AAP. Coach, you're saying you're sad with the performance. Will you use tomorrow, the rest day, as a chance to improve, or is it a chance to just take some time away and relax and sort of have a mental recharge?
Vous avez dit que vous êtes triste par rapport au match d'aujourd'hui. Est-ce que vous allez utiliser la journée de demain pour vous reposer, pour vous reconcentrer, voir qu'est-ce que vous pouvez faire samedi?
Bien, et demain pour nous, c'est un jour de repos qu'on va l'utiliser pour reposer un peu et aussi pour travailler. Et comme j'ai dit avant, pour travailler et pour commencer notre Coupe du Monde samedi. Et il reste 3 matchs. Il y a temps suffisant pour jouer un bon basketball, c'est notre première intention ici. Et depuis, pourquoi pas, pour gagner un match, et pourquoi pas gagner des matchs et essayer de classifier pour le quart de finale. Nous sommes ici pour faire le meilleur, pour donner le meilleur de nous. Aujourd'hui, je pense que nous ne l'avons pas fait, mais on va travailler, on va nous métalliser, on va parler pour changer la situation, changer l'image de l'équipe, et pourquoi pas faire des choses importantes encore.
So Coach said that, yes, they will rest a little bit tomorrow, but they will mainly work for Saturday. They have 3 games left, and there is enough time to play good basketball still, which is their intention from the start. And why not win the next games and qualify for the quarterfinals? They are here to give the best of them, and today they didn't. So more work, and they will try to save the face of the team.
Do we have any more questions? Okay, so that will conclude the first part of our press conference, and we will be right back. Thank you very much, Coach and Maya.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Désolé pour le match que nous avons joué. Désolé.
welcome back to the second part of the post-game press conference. Just a reminder, Australia beat Mali 118-58. We are joined by Coach Sandy Brondello and player Mariana Tolo, forgot your name. And, well, you finally got your first win under your belt. Tolo, can you give us a few comments about the game?
I think, obviously it was clear that we came up to a slow start at the beginning, but after we got through a bit of those, I guess, post-game one jitters and, feelings, that we kind of hit our strides and looked to really pump it inside against them, and I think that worked tonight. And then defensively, we stepped up a whole nother level, put some pressure on them, didn't let them do what they kind of wanted to do, and we followed Scout, and I think that was the difference in the game. And then we were able to get out and flow and get some great looks from the three-point line and inside as well.
Okay, and Coach Brondello, some comments?
Great hit out for us, coming off a tough loss last night, and, we're disappointing in our performance, but I thought we came with the appropriate toughness and a little bit more poise, and we didn't have that last night for some reason. That's the disappointing part about it, and it was nice to see the ball go in the hole, regardless of, obviously the score line, and I thought we had good contributions from a lot of players.
Okay, we will open it up to the floor. Please raise your hand, and first questions are going to be for the player, Tolo.
G'day Mariana, Roy Ward from The Age. Have you become the weapon off the bench for this team? Because on the third quarter last night you had a bunch of points, and tonight you and Jackson came out and made a bit of an impact there.
I guess one of my strengths is that I've played a lot of international basketball for a long time, and I'm a pretty steady kind of person, and so I've had the experience of playing in big games before, and so I just go back to what I know and how I know how to play, and so I'm just ready to play my role whenever I step out onto the floor, and that's paid off the last couple of games.
You mentioned that the girls might have been feeling it a bit after the French loss. How did you sort of move past that, and how are you girls going to handle going forward? Because every game's going to probably feel like quarter-final from here.
It is. I think every game is going to be tough. You look at the opponents and the games that we've had so far, Canada getting the upset against Serbia winning today against Japan. It's going to come down to the wire, I think, and so we just have to take it one game at a time, and that starts with Serbia the next game, and we've had a good battle with them at qualifiers in February. And so I think, we'll just go in really focused to that, ready to lock them down and take it game by game. But the easiest way to get to the finals is to win all four, but we can't do that without, taking it one day at a time.
Any more questions for Tolo? If not, we'll move on to Coach Brondello.
Hey, Sandy, Jasper from AAP. With the rest day tomorrow, how do you sort of balance giving the girls a bit of time off and a bit of time to unwind and making sure you're still keeping that match fitness up as you approach this really critical phase of the tournament?
Yeah. Look, obviously we want to, it's business-like. I mean, get our work done in the morning. Not too much, obviously, but still it's the focus. It's more mental part, staying engaged, getting our minds on Serbia, walking through a few things, but also getting the recovery. I think that's important. Let them spend some time with their family in the afternoon and, get locked in. We're here for a reason, and we've got a tough 3-game stretch coming up with Serbia. But, excited about that. You want to play the really good teams, and especially after the loss against France, and hopefully have a way better showing than we did last night.
And any more questions?
Sandy, how are you handling the ups and downs of this whole group? Because, you look at all the different results, they're jumping everywhere. And is it going to be tough for the girls and for yourself as things go on to keep seeing everything jumping all over the place?
We just have to focus on ourselves. I think that's, we knew we had a pretty tough group here, and France had a fantastic game last night, and, they struggled tonight. It's more about who can be the most consistent team will win. And, we've got to continue to build on what we did today. And I said you have to be disappointed, you have to learn and move forward and focus on the moment. Like I said, who can be the most consistent, but I think we have to go back to our identity, having that little bit of toughness, and we had way more toughness regardless of who the opponent who we're playing. But, you know, you still have to bring that and play together, and I thought, you know, some players got going a little bit because we need that.
And we have time for one more question, if anyone would like to ask.
Paul from FIBA. It's quite unusual that you play the same team from a different continent so close together just 6 months ago. I remember the game in Serbia was a little bit physical and a little bit feisty with even an ejection.
A little bit.
Just, I know you've spoken in a general sense, but how does that affect you having played someone not so long ago, and especially how important this game is and what happened in that previous game?
You know, we know that they're going to be very competitive and with the pressure, and we saw that last night against France, and we have to handle it better than what we did. You know, we have an experienced team, but sometimes you have to learn to play with a little bit of poise. And it needs everyone. And, you know, tonight I think Tolo, she said it, she's really experienced. We need those post players to step up and how we want to play. It was competitive, wasn't it? It was very fiery. I think Steph Talbot got sent off, which shouldn't have happened. You know, so, you know, I'm looking forward to it. That's all I can say. I think that's, you know, we love playing these games, and we know it's going to be a really competitive battle.
Great, thank you. That will conclude our post-game press conference here at the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.